Hey guys, welcome to this overview of the free DLC which is coming alongside the last Roman DLC on June the 25th. Everything in this video will be available to everyone who owns a standard copy of Total War Attila. You do not have to buy any additional content. So to get straight to the point, this free DLC makes the Suebi tribe playable in the Grand Campaign and custom and multiplayer battles. They're also present as a minor faction in the last Roman campaign, but they're not playable in there even if you own the DLC. The Suebi is a migrating Germanic tribe which therefore starts out as a horde. Basically a confederation of many small tribal groups, the Suebi are a very warlike people, raiding their neighbors whenever they can. They are led by Hermaneric as a faction leader and follow the Germanic paganism religion, which gives them an extra recruitment slot in all provinces. Just like the other migrating factions, except for the Huns, the Suebi get plus 250 growth when initiating a migration. Besides this cultural trait, they also get bonuses from their skilled migrators faction trait. One of those is the fact that the Suebi's building costs are minus 35%, which is a huge amount for expensive buildings. They're also able to pay minus 35% upkeep for 10 turns for any army that loots or sacks a settlement. These are pretty effective traits that will heavily boost your economy in both the early and late game if done right, and they are a lot different than the other migrating factions. The Suebi start out in the middle of Gaul, which is also the middle of the Western Roman Empire. The faction only starts with one horde, while most other migrators maintain at least 2 hordes, the Huns even more. This horde is composed of a couple of standard units, mostly levies, and also standard buildings as usual. The fact that they only have one army does mean that they have a good income for a migrating faction. They start out with 4k in the bank combined with an income of 1600 talents each turn, which is pretty good. They have the standard barbarian building set, and I wasn't able to spot any unique buildings as of now. The diplomatic situation at the start of the game is very simple, as you've only discovered 2 factions. The first one is the Western Roman Empire, which is hostile and an easy target because you're basically spawning in the middle of that empire. The elements are your military ally in the northeast, which might turn out handy as well. Now that we've looked at their campaign situation, let's take a look at the Suebi unit roster to see if there's something new in there. The Suebi unit roster is based on the standard Germanic roster with only a total of 4 new units, which is kind of disappointing. The first one is a unique general unit, the Suebi Nobles. This medium melee cavalry unit has a missile weapon, scare and decent stats overall. Suebi Oath Takers are a new spear unit. These guys cost the same as Germanic Spearmasters, however they have more defense and armor. Suebi Champions are also unique. This is a very heavy melee infantry unit which is able to deploy anywhere on the map because of their guerrilla deployment trait. These guys have insane attack stats but are lacking in other departments. Last but not least, we have the Suebi Warriors. This is an X unit able to deploy anywhere on the battle map as well, but they're also able to form a shield wall, which is pretty unique for an X unit. They have decent stats for an X unit overall, especially in the attack department. So these are the only new units. There are no new ships as well, so only 4. That's kind of disappointing, but it's free of course, so yeah. I find the amount of units lacking, and therefore their roster isn't the greatest either, especially not for multiplayer. It looked like it plays very similar to the Vandal faction in terms of strengths and weaknesses, but still has some good tools here and there. For the campaign, the small unit roster doesn't really bother me. The amount of units in Total War Attila is still decent, and they have a pretty cool starting situation on the campaign map. As said, everyone will get the Suebi for free on June the 25th. Hopefully you enjoyed and found this little overview useful, and I hopefully see you all next time. Bye bye.